What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nye, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And as you could tell by today's title, I'm doing the story time of how I found out I was pregnant, period. But before I get into this story time, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you can be notified every time I make a new post. And we about to hop right into this video, period. So yeah. Oh, and if I have any, and my back itching, if I have like any pictures or anything that I want to insert, I might insert them if I can find them on my old phone. I'll see if I can find them, but if not, then I won't insert them. But if I can find them, I'm inserting them. Receipts or whatever y'all want to see. But okay, so where should I start at? I should start, okay, I'm just gonna start to when like the suspicions came or whatever, because I don't need to get into the other part, because I mean y'all already know how babies come about, so I'm not even about to get into that. So a week before I actually found out, I was over here at my grandma's house or whatever, and I don't know, I was getting real emotional, and I was crying for no reason. And yeah, I was just crying for no reason, honestly. Crying for no reason. And my grandma, my grandma wasn't thinking about it, but she was like, she just thought I was sad, basically. And because I was sad, because I wanted to go home or whatever, like a big old baby. And so my grandma, she really didn't think too much about it. It was me, my grandma, my sister was over here, and I was just crying because I just wanted to go home. And then after that, I was fine. Yeah, I was fine, but then I started getting suspicions that I was pregnant. Like, my tracker, I had a period tracker at the time, and my tracker was like 5 days until you get your period, 4 days, 5 days, or like 6 days, or whatever how many days it said. And I was like, well, I didn't miss my period yet, so I'm probably not pregnant. But like, I was still having suspicions about being pregnant, and I was telling one of my good friends at the time, I was telling them that like, that I was thinking I was pregnant. I was like, no way, like, you're too young to get pregnant, like, you can't be pregnant. And I was like, right, like, I'm tripping. There's no way I could be pregnant. I was like, there's no way I could be pregnant. Like, me, like, I was just living my life, like, y'all, I was having so much fun, like, everyday fun. And like, I was not even thinking about being pregnant. Like, I was like, I'm having way too much fun for this. Like, So I was like, yeah, you tripping. You is not pregnant. And then after that, I just let it go. And then I went back with my mama. And once I went home, one thing that brought my attention to it was that I was getting bloated. Like, my stomach, like, it wasn't like a bump or nothing, but like, before I was pregnant, like, my stomach was flat. Like, it was so flat. And like, I had like a little pudge or something. But I thought I was just bloated because my period was supposed to be coming on or whatever. And I just thought I was bloated. And another thing was, I wanted McDonald's like all the time, 24/7. Like, I used to be hungry 24/7, and I wanted to go to McDonald's. And my mama would be like, well, dang, Naya, like, you just ate like 30 minutes ago or an hour ago. Like, how are you hungry again? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just hungry. And I used to be hungry all the time or whatever. And so me and my mama, our periods usually come on at the same time. And so when her period came on and mine didn't, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I was like, no ma'am. No way. No ma'am. But I wasn't telling nobody. I did tell my mama, didn't tell nobody. And I just kept it to myself. Other than that other friend I was telling y'all about. But it's irrelevant. So when my period didn't come on, I was thinking like, oh my God, like, what if I'm pregnant? Like, what if I'm really pregnant? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Because, I can't be pregnant. And so yeah, so once my period didn't come on, I was thinking like, well, maybe, because you know, it's an app, like the app estimates a time for like when your period supposed to come on. So I was like, well, this is an estimate, like what if it's not true to date or whatever. So just because my period didn't come on today doesn't mean that it won't come on the next day or within this week. So I was like, I'm not even gonna trip that much. But usually when my period gets ready to come on, like I get stomach cramps and my back hurts or whatever, and I didn't get none of that. Like my stomach wasn't hurting, my back wasn't hurting, like I was feeling just fine. Like I was just fine. So I was like, and that's another reason why I didn't think I was pregnant either, because I didn't have no symptoms, or well, as I thought I wasn't gonna have no symptoms, but I wasn't having no symptoms during the time. So I was like, yeah, I'm not pregnant. And so during around that time, me and my baby daddy, like we wasn't talking really. Like he'll text me every now and then, but we wasn't really on good terms or nothing. Like I wasn't talking to him, and I was mad at him. But when I was stressing out or whatever, I just got in the bathtub and I was just chilling. Like I got in the bathtub, I brushed it off. I wasn't gonna worry about it no more. I was like, you know what, I'm just tripping, so I'm gonna get in the bathtub and continue on with my day. So when I got in the bathtub, probably about 10 minutes later, I get a text from my dumb baby daddy. It's like, I'm just playing, y'all, he's not dumb, I love him. But I got a text from him and he was like, I forgot what he said, but if I could find it, I'll put it on the screen. If I can't find the messages, then I just can't find them. But he texted me and said something in my business. That's what he was doing. He was in my business. Like, don't do that. Do not be in my business when you, like, boy, bye. But anyways, he was in my business trying to text me about something. And I was like, before you try to worry about me and what I'm doing, you need to be worrying about why my period didn't come on. That's what you need to be worrying about. That's what I told him. Because that's what you need to be worrying about, period. And not me. And anyways, when I told him that, he was like, I know his heart probably dropped to his butt. I know that heart was in that bottom, in that butt. And he was like, for real? Oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you for real? Are you serious? Are you serious? And I couldn't be no less serious. Like, yes, I'm serious. And he was like, well, in a little while, I'm gonna come pick you up. And yeah, I'm gonna come pick you up. He didn't say nothing else. He was like, I'm just gonna come pick you up. So I was like, okay. I didn't know what he was gonna pick me up for. Well, I got out the shower, the bathtub, did what I had to do. Then he came and I got in the car with him and we picked up his friend, then we went to his house. And when we got to the house, I seen that he had a bag, and in the bag was some tests, some pregnancy tests. And he sat him on the bed and I was looking at him, and him and his friend thought it was funny and they was laughing or whatever. I was laughing too, I ain't even gonna lie, I was laughing about it. But I think we was only laughing because like it wasn't like we didn't expect it to be true. Like, I don't know, Like, we wasn't thinking like, oh my God, like, you really pregnant. Like, we wasn't thinking that it was gonna be like that. So we was just like making a joke out of everything, thinking everything was so funny when it really wasn't. But so he was like, he told me to take him, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna take him tomorrow, because I did not want to be blown, y'all. Like, I did not. Like, I told him I was gonna take him the next day, and at first he was like, okay, well, yeah, okay, whatever. But then he left out the room and came back. Then he was like, no, you need to take him now. Like, you need to take him now. So I went up in the bathroom, and he gave me a small plastic cup so I could put the pee in, and I could dip the stick in there so it could read or whatever. So he left out the bathroom, and I was just sitting there looking at it. And I was laughing at my own self, because, like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you probably don't even know what you doing. And I was just laughing like, this can't be serious. Like, I was laughing, not thinking that it was funny, but I was laughing like, what are you doing? Like, this cannot be serious. So I peed up in the cup, and I waited a little second. I was like, dang, like, I'm really about to do this. So I put the dip the little thing in for 10 seconds and put it down. Then I closed my eyes, y'all. I was sitting there like that, like a dummy. And then, like, I opened my eyes, and it was positive, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh. And I was sitting there, I was looking at it. I picked it up, I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, I would show you the test, but my baby daddy got them. So I'll probably insert the picture of him. But I was looking at him like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way. And I was sitting in the bathroom for about a good 2 minutes before I came out, after I seen that it was positive. And so I came out, and my baby dad was in the room with his brother and his friend. And I knocked on the door, and I was like, well, I was telling him to come look. And his brother gonna come and grab the test and was looking at it first. And his brother got mad. His brother was mad, y'all. His brother was so mad. And then he looked at it, and they was like, no, you gotta take the other one, y'all. It was like, you gotta take the other one. Like, this one is broke. Like, something's wrong with this one. Like, you gotta go take the other one. So I was like, okay. So I got the other one. Repeated the same process. Went in there, stuck it in for 10 seconds, took it back out, waited. And of course, it came back positive again. And I showed them. And we was all looking like some sad puppies. Like, all of us was so sad. We was looking like some sad puppies, y'all. But after that, then me and my baby daddy, we was talking about it and stuff. And, like, I'm not going to say I was considering abortion. But, well, we were considering abortion. Like, we wasn't, but, like, we was thinking about it. But then, like, as time went on, like, we couldn't abort. Like, we couldn't do it. Like, we didn't say we're gonna get an abortion, but we was talking about it, and, like, we just never really thought about it, really, after that. But his brother went in their mama room, and told their mama, and I don't know what she said after when he told her, but he went there, told his mama or whatever. Then after that, we was just sad. Both of us was sad, and we was just like, wow, like, we was so shocked. Like, we did not think that was really gonna happen. So y'all, after that, I don't even remember if I went home the next day, y'all. I think I was so scared to go back with my mama. Like, I don't even think I went back with my mama after that. But, like, the next day, y'all, like, I swear, like, when I woke up, y'all, I was throwing up. Like, I could not eat. I was throwing up. Like, I lost so much weight for, like, 2 weeks because I could not eat. I was throwing up and not eating. Like, I was so sick, y'all, and I didn't want to go home. So I think I went to my sister's house and got some clothes or whatever and just stayed over there. And I was staying over there for like a week or two before I even even thought about going back home. But so this is how I told my mama. So I just sent her the picture of it. When I was at my baby daddy house, I was sitting on the bed and I was telling him, I was like, I gotta tell my mama. Like, I gotta tell my mama before I could even make any decision. Like, I need to let my mama know first. Like, I gotta tell my mama. And he was like, you right. Like, you right. You gotta tell your mama. So I was sitting on the bed and I was contemplating about sending the picture, but I just took the picture and I sent it. I sent the picture. And I really don't remember like what she said or whatever. Like I don't remember like the exact words that she said, but I know she was like, Naya, stop playing, like you're kidding me, like you're playing, like girl, don't play with me like that. And I was like, I'm not playing, I'm so serious, like I couldn't be more serious. And then she called me or whatever. She was like, she was asking me was I playing or not, and I was like scared to talk to her, but I was like, I'm serious, like I'm so serious. Like my mom is very supportive about it. Like I know she probably wish I could have waited or whatever, but she's not gonna disown me because of it. But she was like, she's gonna support me and she'll help me get through it, but she can't make a decision for me. Like it's my body and she don't want to make the decision for me, and later on in life I hate her for, like, if she would have made me get an abortion later on in life, I would have hated her or something because of the decision that she made for me. So she was like, I can't help you make the decision, that's on you. Like, you lay down and made the baby, so you make the decision about whether you gonna keep it or not. So I was like, okay. And so yeah, that happened. And I told my mom, I said, Mama, do not tell nobody. Y'all, she gonna tell my sister, y'all. She told my older sister. But my older sister didn't tell me that she told, that my mama told her. She just waited. Basically, she kind of waited for me to tell her, but I didn't really tell her, like. So, later on, my mama called me. She told me that she was gonna make me a doctor's appointment or whatever. So I was like, okay. Like we was talking about it or whatever. And I talked to my baby daddy mama. Me and her and him was talking about it or whatever. And yeah, we was just like talking about it with our parents or whatever. And so my sister, like 2 days go by, she called me and she was like, she called me, but I didn't answer because I was scared. Like I didn't know what she was calling me for. And she texted me. She was like, answer the FaceTime. I'm trying to show you my outfit or whatever. So I was like, okay, yeah, she not. And by the way, I was still at my baby daddy house because I didn't want to go home with y'all. I was scared. But so me and him was sitting on the bed and we was looking at each other when she was calling, like, oh my God, like she knows. But then when she said that, we was like, oh no, she don't know. So I answered the FaceTime. She's showing me her outfit or whatever. And then she just busts out. So y'all wasn't going to tell me? And me and him looked at each other and our eyes got so big. We didn't even say nothing. Both of us was speechless. Like, we didn't say nothing. She was kind of disappointed. I don't know. She was disappointed. But she was like, she's going to support me. Help me out or whatever. Like, how a sister should, I guess. And yeah, and that's how that went. That was my mama's reaction and my sister's reaction. Oh, and my little sister, I just sent her. I wasn't scared to tell her because what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? So I showed her the picture. She was like, she was just congratulating me, I guess, and whatever. So I sent her a picture. She was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that's how that went. And my daddy and them side of the family, I never told them. My mama told them. Like, anybody else that found out, I didn't tell them. My mama told them. I couldn't tell nobody. And my dad, I don't know who told him or how he found out, but he found out about it. But all my family, like, they don't judge me or whatever about it. Like, they supportive. They help me get through this journey or whatever. Like, they support me or whatever. And so, yeah. And when I went to the doctor, like the week after, I went to the doctor. And my pediatric doctor at that. I went to my pediatric doctor. And my mom was telling them, like, I don't know exactly what she told him, but she told him, like, I think my daughter's pregnant. So, by the way, me, my baby daddy, my mama, and my baby daddy mama, we all went to the doctor together. Like, we took a family trip to the doctor. Like, it was all of us. We all went to the doctor. And so, me and my mama was back there, and my baby daddy, his mama, was in the waiting room. And so, they called me back, and I took, I peed in the cup or whatever. Then I came back. Then they sent me back in the waiting room with them. And I was waiting on them to call me back, whatever. So they called me back, and my mama came back there with me. And so the nurse was talking to me first, and I don't know what she came in there for. I think she came in there to check my blood pressure or some dumb junk like that. And my mama was like, well, what does it say or whatever? And she was like, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. And right then I knew, like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like, I already knew, but it don't hit home until the doctor confirms it for you. So after that, like, a few minutes later, the doctor came in. She was like, yeah, she's pregnant, blah, blah. And she was like, we're going to make a plan, like a pregnancy plan or whatever, for you to help you get through it or whatever. I was like, okay. And so we was talking to her about it. She was asking me questions or whatever. And so after that, I went straight to the OBGYN because they sent me over there. And that's when I got my first ultrasound, which I probably will put the picture up or whatever. I got my first ultrasound in the heartbeat. And my baby daddy came back there with me and my mama, and they both heard the heartbeats or whatever. And it was heartwarming. And then, like, once I heard the heartbeat, I was like, yeah, I definitely can't get rid of my baby. Like, I didn't know it was a girl, but I was like, my baby already has a heartbeat. Like, I cannot hurt my baby. Like, I already love him or her already. And so after that, I went back home with my baby daddy because I still didn't want to go home. Okay, y'all, this is me talking as I'm editing this, and I don't know if y'all want to see my bump or not, but I'm pretty sure y'all do, so I'm about to show y'all my bump right now. This is my bump right now at 27, almost 28 weeks, but yeah, I just thought y'all might want to see my bump, so yeah. That's the story of how I found out I was pregnant and my family's reaction or whatever. So yeah, that's the end of this story time. Just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next YouTube videos, period.